Yes, hello, welcome again to the African Baseball Network. We're here at Shea Stadium where we're covering the Mets and the Nationals. I have the honor standing beside me here, Esterhazy Boomer. He's one of the notable figures in sports in New York, especially when media is concerned. Hi, Boomer. Welcome to the African Baseball Network.
It's my pleasure to be here. Welcome to Shea Stadium.
Thank you, Boomer. It's quite a pleasure. You know, we enjoy watching you at the MSG. We also enjoy that the fact that you played baseball as a kid. What do you think of those kids out there in Africa that are actually dreaming of being where we are right now and actually thinking of getting into baseball?
Every time I hear an American sport that's going to be exported somewhere, whether it be Japan or whether it be down in Latin America or whether even Africa, I'm all for it because I think kids need to play. Sports bring people together, brings countries together, and when we all can come get together and celebrate the athleticism of our athletes, and hopefully those athletes get something from it, it's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Baseball is one of the fundamentals of bringing people together. The objective is the universality of it. That's why organizations like ours are definitely struggling to do that. And we definitely want to thank you, for being on our network. And we really appreciate the fact that, you're taking time to talk to us. What have you been up to for the past few days?
Well, I'll tell you what, I love coming to baseball games this time of the year. I played American football for 14 seasons, played it in college. So now that I'm retired and doing the TV and radio gig here in New York, I have to cover the Mets and the Yankees pretty much exclusively because the fans here are so passionate about their teams that if you don't have the answers that they're looking for when they call into the radio station, you lose your job, you know what I'm saying? So I love coming to baseball games and love coming to root on my Mets.
Absolutely, we couldn't agree more with you. That's the best way to keep the positiveness of the game going on. It's quite a big passion. The New York fans are quite very passionate about baseball and sports in general. The same way they embrace other cultures. You talk of your radio show. Please tell us a little bit about your radio show.
Well, we do our radio show every morning, 6 to 10, right here on WFAN, the largest sports station in the USA. And pretty much we talk, when it's during baseball season, it's 90% baseball. When it's football season, it's 90% football. And I'm telling you, the fans around here are just so crazy about their teams, in a good way too. And this week we're going to have a Subway Series, the Yankees and the Mets. So you don't get to see that very often. And when the Major League Baseball went to the interleague play, everybody here in this area is so excited because we get to see the Yankees 6 times every year now. So it adds to the fuel, the excitement of the baseball rivalry here in New York City, and it's just a great part to be able to cover it from a media standpoint.
This is a tremendous opportunity during the Subway Series to actually enjoy the game. It's one of those moments in New York City where people characterize it as the sports city. As a fan, I definitely know that a lot has been said, a lot has been achieved as far as sports is concerned. So definitely New York City is definitely the place to be. Let me just ask you something out of the scope of New York and baseball. The Olympics, what do you think of the Olympics in China?
You know what, it's an interesting thing because you want all people to be free. And the thing about when you come to America, you realize that the freedom and liberty that our forefathers fought for us to be able to do and say as we want, get a job, live a life, and make something out of yourself, and you just wish all the Chinese population had the same opportunities. Now, saying that, sports brings people together, and it should not be, you shouldn't be worried about political lines and the way people run their countries, because hopefully sports is a celebration of humanity, and I think that's what we really have to look at when it comes to the Olympics.
I appreciate your time, Boomer. Thank you so much for being on the African Baseball Network.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you very much.